Please be seated. Good morning. And to our May 2025 graduates, welcome to your last 8 a.m. commitment at NC State University. I'm Dr. Myron Floyd, and it is my privilege to serve as the Dean of the College of Natural Resources here at NC State University. And it is my honor to welcome all of you to our May 2025 commencement ceremony. Today, we celebrate a remarkable milestone in the lives of our graduates and the many people who have supported them on this journey. We are thrilled to have all of you here to share in this special day. But before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude and offer a few important acknowledgments. First and foremost, let's recognize our guests of honor. The College of Natural Resources, class of May 2025, graduates, please rise. Today, we celebrate your achievements and perseverance. We pause to reflect on the incredible journey that has brought you here and to look ahead to the bright future that awaits. Through many ups and downs, you have demonstrated resilience, adaptability, and determination. You have every reason to be proud, not only of the degree you've earned, but of the skills and experience and the vision you carry forward into the world. So on behalf of the faculty, the staff, and the students of the College of Natural Resources, congratulations on this extraordinary achievement. You may be seated. We would also like to recognize those who are serving or have served in the U.S. military or are veterans or are part of a military family. Will graduates and all those in attendance who are serving or who have served our country, please rise if you're able to be thanked for your service. You may be seated. Next, I would like to acknowledge the many people who helped make this day a reality. Behind every graduate here today are people who have played a vital role: family, friends, mentors. Your support, your encouragement, and belief in our graduates have made this moment possible. So I ask the parents, grandparents, siblings, spouses, partners, children, even cousins if you're here, friends of the graduates, to please rise or raise your hand to be recognized. Thank you. So on behalf of the graduates of the College of Natural Resources, thank you. Thanks to all of you. Without your support, guidance, and sacrifice, these students would not be here today. Next, I would like to acknowledge and introduce our platform party. So as I call your name, please rise. Dr. Robert Barden, Associate Dean for Extension. Dr. Stacy Nelson, Associate Dean for College Culture and Community. Dr. Melissa Pasquinelli, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Robert Scheller, Associate Dean of Research. Dr. Christopher Moorman, Associate Department Head of Forestry and Environmental Resources. Wow. Dr. Razul Mawat, Department Head of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management. Dr. Jianxing Wang, Department Head of Forest Biomaterials. Dr. Ross Mittermeier, Director of the Center for Geospatial Analytics. These individuals are key members of the college's leadership team who set the direction of our college and ensure our students are both challenged and supported. Our college is so fortunate to have each of them in their respective positions. Thank you for all that you do for CNR. Now I ask the College of Natural Resources staff to stand or raise your hand to be recognized. Staff are truly the backbone of our college. While often behind the scenes, they are critical to the success of everything we do. Staff not only serve our students and faculty as facilitators, friends, and advisors, and advocates, they also file the paperwork it takes to get students through each semester, to get into a class, and eventually to graduation. They keep our buildings clean. They ensure our campus is safe and beautiful. They keep our labs running. They ensure our faculty have access to the business services and technology they need, and so much more. It takes over 7,000 staff, twice the number of faculty, to keep NC State running smoothly. Today you will see them, or you might have seen them, scattered around the room, often in the back or on the sides, and others were not able to join us today. But we want them to know how much we appreciate all you do in support of our students and our entire college. Next, I ask the faculty of the College of Natural Resources to please rise if you're able and be recognized. These dedicated professionals provide knowledge and skills through innovative teaching, research, and extension. They turn the planet into a classroom for our students. But beyond that, they, along with our staff, create the community that our students grow to rely on during their time here. They push our students to be the very best that they can be every single day. And while our students may not always love it, they are so much better for it. So on behalf of the 371 graduates and their loved ones, thank you. You may be seated. So while all of our faculty are truly exceptional, we are fortunate to have a few recognized for their tremendous contributions this year. First, I would like to ask Dr. Jody Forrester to join me on the stage. This year, Dr. Forrester, Associate Professor in the Department of Forestry and Environmental Resources received NC State's Outstanding Teacher Award and was inducted into the Academy of Outstanding Teachers. This award recognizes excellence in teaching at all levels and is a prerequisite for being considered for the Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching and the Alumni Distinguished Undergraduate Professor Award. So, I'll let you present it. So in recognition of this honor, Dr. Pasquinelli would like to present this plaque to you in recognition of your excellence in teaching. Congratulations. Next, I ask Dr. Lakendra Powell and Dr. Niels Peterson to please stand. Dr. Lakendra Powell, the E.J. Woody Rice Professor in the Department of Forest Biomaterials, received the 2024-2025 Alumni Distinguished Undergraduate Professor Award in recognition of his distinguished contributions toward undergraduate education at NC State. Dr. Niels Peterson, Professor and University Faculty Scholar, and Director of Graduate Programs of Fisheries, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology in the Department of Forestry and Environmental Resources, received the 2024-2025 Alumni Distinguished Graduate Professor Award in recognition of his distinguished contributions toward graduate education at NC State. Let us applaud these two outstanding faculty. You can be seated. All of these awards recognize how special our faculty are. They consistently go above and beyond to create the best learning experiences for our students. I would now like to invite Dr. Melissa Pasquinelli to the podium to present our student speakers and special recognitions.
Thank you, Dean Floyd. And good morning to all of our May 2025 graduates and their families and their other loved ones, as well as to our faculty, our staff, and other members of our CNR community. We will first begin with our undergraduate student speaker. I invite Sammy Anthony to head to the podium. Her full bio is given in the program. Sammy is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree in Paper Science and Engineering. Sammy is from Richlands, North Carolina. She has served in the CNR Ambassador, in the James Buzzard Leadership Development Program, on the student chapter of the Technical Association of the Pulp and Paper Industry, and on the Pulp and Paper Advisory Board. After graduation, Sammy will return to Smurfit, West Rock, and Cowpen, South Carolina, where she interned, working as a full-time process engineer while pursuing a master's degree in engineering management. She looks forward to continuing her professional development and her academic journeys and hopes to one day return to NC State as a teaching professor. We do too. Will Sammy's family and loved ones please stand up if you're able so we can recognize you as well? I now welcome Sammy.
Good morning to my fellow graduates, esteemed faculty and staff, proud family and friends. It is a very good morning because today we get to celebrate not just a degree, but a milestone in our lives that represents years of hard work, curiosity, commitment to something bigger than ourselves. Our journey into NC State and the College of Natural Resources likely began with a deceptively simple question. What do I want to be when I grow up? We may have loved exploring, attending sporting events, connecting with nature, or solving really complex problems. Whatever brought us here, I can confidently say that regardless of our respective degrees, we're better people for spending our time together in the halls of Jordan, Hodges, Biltmore, and the rest of this very brick red campus. I can't pretend like I didn't first question the connection between majors like paper science and engineering and sport management, as many of you probably are now. But if my time at NC State has shown me anything, it's that my most interesting conversations, biggest breakthroughs, and lasting connections have started from collaborating in unfamiliar spaces. I never planned to end up in paper science and engineering. In fact, when I first heard about the major, I had serious doubts and a lot of questions, like many of our audience members probably do now. Mainly, what even is that? Spoiler alert, it's not just about folding paper airplanes, and we don't want to chop down all the trees. I didn't have all the answers then, but I was really excited at the opportunity to try something new. I spent the summer before coming to NC State really worried that I wouldn't belong. I thought there was this template that a student had to fit into to succeed, to make friends, and frankly, to get a job after graduation. I was afraid that I wouldn't cut it, that I'd be the person that was weeded out, as the very popular phrase goes. I wasn't sure what or who I wanted to be, but I knew I wanted to try, and that uncertainty wasn't mine alone. I now know many of us arrived with questions about where we belonged and assumed that we'd all stay within our circles. Foresters with foresters, scientists with scientists, engineers with engineers, probably staying up way too late at the library studying for an exam, athletes with athletes, probably waking up way too early for practice and then still having to go to class after. But as we navigated our years here, the College of Natural Resources did not weed us out or tear us down. It gave us places to plant our roots and the resources to grow. It took me years to realize that there was no mold I had to fit in to belong here. And that one truth changed everything. And it's why, if people ask me my favorite part of NC State, I'll always talk about the community. During my sophomore year, I realized I maybe didn't fit this image that I had created for myself, and I was terrified to admit it. I thought everyone would see that I was a fraud and turn away. Luckily, I was very wrong. My advisors and mentors found a way to turn what I thought would be this permanent stain into the foundation for the student, friend, leader, and person I want to be, a foundation I'm very excited to build on as an NC State alum. I'll always cherish the conversations with friends across CNR that left me completely in awe, like hearing about working game day operations at Reynolds and Carter Finley and getting a behind-the-scenes action at athletic recruiting, or a classmate on a random Tuesday wading through Rocky Breach Creek to collect water samples for an environmental assessment. I've seen students 3D print with recycled plastic, facilitate massive tourism events, and present research that pushes boundaries. And every time I walk away inspired, with my jaw dropped and my heart full, thinking, man, we really do it all here. Families and faculty alike, you all should be very proud. And within my own program, I'll always remember the long hours spent preparing for interviews, grinding through exams, troubleshooting software, and trying to predict what curveball questions might come after a presentation. In the moment, I often wished I could just press fast forward. But now, these are the memories I lean on during tough times, because they've shown me that my peers, faculty, and family have taught me how to do hard things. So my challenge to all of us is this: stay curious, seek out the perspectives that rival your own, aim for growth, but push for comfort, and always remember that you'll have roots in Raleigh. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We've learned that there's no single template for success, no one way to lead, learn, or belong. That lesson may be years in the making, but it will shape us for the rest of our lives. We're stepping into a world that needs us, not just for what we know, but for the way in which we work together. The world's toughest problems do not exist in silos or circles, so let's promise that we won't either. Let's embrace this challenge. Let's live every day with purpose, and let's be the group that shows the world what it means to grow together. My congratulations again. Thank you so much, and of course, go Pack.
Before getting to our second student speaker, we will go through some other recognitions. We will first recognize academic honors. To be eligible for degree honor designations, students must have completed at least 2 semesters and at least 30 credit hours at NC State. Will students please stand when their category is called? First, summa cum laude, or the gold sashes, for grade point averages of 3.75 and above. Magna cum laude, or silver sash, for grade point averages of 3.5 to 3.749. And cum laude, or white sash, for grade point averages of 3.25 to 3.499. Congratulations to all of you. College of Natural Resources undergraduate students are chosen for a variety of university scholars and honors programs during their time at NC State. In recognition of those accomplishments, we ask that students who have participated in university honors, university scholars, Goodnight Scholars, Park Scholars, Caldwell Fellows programs, or those newly elected into honor societies like Phi Beta Kappa and other honor societies to please stand to be acknowledged. Due to the generosity and vision of a distinguished CNR alumnus and donor, we launched the James Buzzard Leadership Development Program last year, which provides selected juniors and seniors in the College of Natural Resources with advanced leadership and networking skills so they leave NC State equipped to guide teams to success. These graduates are wearing gold medallions today. I asked our graduates of this prestigious program and their leader, Dr. Baccaro, to rise and be recognized for this achievement. The College of Natural Resources is proud to have a group of student ambassadors who volunteer their time while at NC State to serve the college in a variety of ways. These graduates are wearing wooden medallions today. We thank these undergraduate students for their dedication. I ask all of our CNR student ambassadors who are graduating today to please stand so we can acknowledge your volunteer service. Next, we will celebrate graduates who played a sport at NC State while earning their degree. Traditionally, these graduates also wear a white sash at graduation. Will all student athletes please rise and be celebrated for your hard work? It is now my pleasure to invite our graduate student speaker, Kyle Zampunia, to head to the podium. You can read Kyle's full bio in the program, but Kyle is graduating today with a Master of Fisheries, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology. During his time at NC State, Kyle consistently demonstrated academic excellence and established himself as a capable urban wildlife ecologist. His graduate research project investigated the effects of urbanization on white-tailed deer fawn survival. Kyle served as the president of the Department of Forestry and Environmental Resources graduate student organization this year and has served as a teaching assistant for a number of undergraduate courses. Following graduation, he looks forward to contributing to the conservation of natural resources, inspiring young scientists, and leaving the earth better than he found it. Will Kyle's family and loved ones please stand up if you're able to be acknowledged? I now welcome Kyle.
Thanks, everybody. Faculty, staff, friends, family, associates, loose acquaintances, miscellaneous graduation ceremony party crashers. Thank you for coming and welcome, but I don't really have anything else to say to you. I'm here to say a few words to celebrate the incredible accomplishments of the graduate students of the College of Natural Resources. Grad school is hard, and you are all this close to being done. I also want to recognize everybody for showing up in the most ridiculous outfits I've ever seen. I hope all the graduate students showed up in russet. I was told that if you aren't wearing russet, you aren't getting your degree today. Sorry. This is a bittersweet moment on a really exciting day. It's a bitter moment because we had to be here at 7 a.m., but it is a sweet moment because today it is official. Today is the first day that we will never have to receive another email about the Jordan Hall elevator. We are stepping out into the real world at a turbulent time. Countless species face extinction while the human population skyrockets. The globe is warming and urbanization continues to spread. Managing our natural resources to accommodate this growth is certainly going to be difficult. The world is changing rapidly and we're faced with more challenges than I have time to name. These are our challenges to face. We've heard for our whole lives that if we work hard and with determination and we study and we stay on topic, we can make a positive change in the world. We've told ourselves that someday I'm going to make a positive change in the world. Someday is today. Today marks the official transition from student to practitioner. It's time to take all that we've learned and use it to make a difference in the world. Before we do that, I'm going to take a look back over our time in grad school. As the president of the Forestry and Environmental Resources Graduate Student Association, I've had the honor of getting to know many of the passionate, dedicated students in my department. My department, the Forestry and Environmental Resources Department, really does have to say a bittersweet goodbye to some really special people who've conducted research on an impressive variety of natural resources issues. Students in this department investigated threats to rare plants in unexpected places, human-wildlife interactions in an urbanizing world, and how agricultural practices affect water quality in North Carolina. Of course, my department isn't the only department with graduate students who have conducted research which will contribute to the College of Natural Resources mission to leave the world a better place than we found it. Graduate students in the Center for Geospatial Analytics have built models to predict landscape change, shaping smarter, data-driven decision-making. I'm not sure why I put a tongue twister in my own speech. Over in Forest Biomaterials, today's graduates have worked on a sustainable tomorrow by coming up with new ways to concoct fuels, construct buildings, and produce just about anything you can imagine from wood or recycled materials. Graduate students in the Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management program have worked on enhancing the social, environmental, and economic well-being of communities across North Carolina and across the world. So it looks like we have already begun to make a positive difference in the world, and I look forward to seeing you all continue to make a positive difference in the world. Collectively, we've accomplished much while we've been graduate students at NC State. Late nights and early mornings, and often an ungodly amount of caffeine, have powered the efforts of these students, myself included. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say that there have been very difficult times during our studies here. But this group of graduate students repeatedly proved that we were stronger than the challenge we faced. We counted on each other when we needed to. Every time I needed help to vent or to laugh, I didn't have to look very far for one of you. Thank you for that. We counted on each other when we needed to, and this combined with your demonstrated ability to address the natural resource challenges facing this world gives me all the faith in the world that this is exactly who I want to be taking on those natural resources challenges. I believe in you. I have no doubt that this group of people in wizard costumes with russet hoods is going to make the world a better place. I couldn't be more proud of this graduating class, undergraduates included, and I couldn't be more proud to be part of this graduating class. Thank you and congratulations, you did it.
Two great student speakers, how about that, huh? At graduation time, those with advanced degrees don a hood, where the length represents the degree level. Those who earn a doctorate in the College of Natural Resources wear a long hood, where the inside is red and white to represent NC State, and the outer lining is blue to indicate the Doctor of Philosophy or PhD. As Kyle was saying about his color, that's the master's color for some of the fields. In addition to advanced coursework, PhD students complete a dissertation project, which means that they designed, carried out, and publicly defended a research study to create knowledge in their discipline. As we recognize each graduate today by department, we will be acknowledging the significant achievement with a doctoral hooding, where the faculty advisor or somebody else places the earned doctoral hood on the PhD graduate. We would also like all of these new doctors and their faculty advisors to please rise now if you're able to be celebrated. That is all the special recognitions. Congratulations again to all of our graduates and their loved ones. Now I'd like to turn the podium back over to Dean Floyd for the awarding of the diplomas.
Thank you, Dr. Pasquinelli. And now the fun begins. The awarding of diplomas. So first, we'd like to call the Department of Forest Biomaterials. Dr. Jinsing Wang, will you please come to the podium to introduce the department and preside over the awarding of degrees.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, Dean Floyd, thank you very much. The graduates from the Department of Forest Biomaterials, they are engineers and material scientists. So they have the knowledge in engineering and technical skills, of course, and they also have so-called business insights, also with so-called sustainability aspiration to create so-called newer, innovative, and value-added bioproducts, not only from wood, but also from other bio-based feedstocks. So these undergraduate students have earned either Bachelor of Science in Paper Science and Engineering, or a Bachelor of Science in Sustainable Material Science and Technology. So many of them have also earned a second Bachelor of Science in chemical engineering, and also minors. Some of them also earn minors in variety of disciplines on campus. So the graduate students from our department, they have earned either Master of Science or PhD in forest biomaterials. So collectively, they all will contribute to a so-called thriving and sustainable future. So the Marshall can start direct graduate students to line up to the podium for the awarding to receive this diploma. And now I like to invite Dr. Matt Bird, our Director for Undergraduate Program for Paper Science and Engineering, to the podium to read our student's name. Thank you.
Good morning. And wow, it really is morning, right? Awfully early for a commencement ceremony, but it's nice and cool outside. What a magnificent collection of people, all gathered in this hallowed place for a morning of recognition, celebration, and pure joy. Do you know what we call graduation day around here? Oh, happy day. Mom and Dad, is it not oh, happy day? It surely is. Well, shall we get to it? It is my honor and pleasure to read the names of graduates receiving degrees from the Department of Forest Biomaterials. I ask that you hold your applause until the names have been read. You will be given an opportunity when all names have been read to hoot and holler to your heart's content. All right, receiving the Bachelor of Science in Paper Science and Engineering, Samantha Grace Anthony. Kelvin Borges. Taylor Page Floyd. Tyler Gatewood. And I forgot to read. Hold on, I'm not going to do them short. Samantha was graduating cum laude. Kelvin was graduating cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering. Taylor was graduating cum laude with a second major in chemical engineering. Graduating summa cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, Max Gibbs. Graduating cum laude, Kimberly Dawn Goodwin. Graduating cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, Luke Christian Griffin. Graduating summa cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, Kinsley Ham. Graduating summa cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, Nathan Wayne Johnson. Graduating summa cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, Skylar Faith Johnson. Graduating cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, Lucy Alexandra Jones. Graduating summa cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, Daniel James Kozel. Graduating magna cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, Kaya Markert. Graduating summa cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, John Morrow. Graduating cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, William David Pearson. Graduating cum laude with a second degree in chemical engineering, Darren Paul Stillwell Jr. Graduating cum laude, Gianna Wessler. And graduating this summer, cum laude, Angel Boyette. Let's give these PSC graduates a round of applause. Now, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Sustainable Materials and Technology, Ellie Coffin. Graduating summa cum laude, Aubrey Juliana DeBolt. Haley Jenkins. Aiden Kelman. Graduating cum laude, Kaylin Kilroe. Lauren LaChance. Graduating cum laude, Patrick McKenna. Graduating magna cum laude, Zach Merrill. Camirion Emmanuel Moore. Graduating cum laude, Grace Christina Amivi Pethos. Graduating cum laude, Bodie Aaron Roberts. Graduating summa cum laude, Luna Marie Schaefer. Griffin Monroe Smith. And graduating summa cum laude, Isabella Maria Teza. Let's have a round of applause for these SMT graduates. And now on to the graduate degrees. Receiving the Master of Science in Forest Biomaterials, Cullen Lewis Burke. Let's give Cullen a hand. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy in Forest Biomaterials, Karen Alicia Vivas Medina. Advised by Dr. Ronald Gonzalez, Richard Phillips, and Sudipta Dasmahapatra, and presented for hooding by Dr. Ronald Gonzalez. I now call on all my fellow faculty in the Department of Forest Biomaterials to rise and offer their hearty congratulations to all these graduates. And everybody, let's have one last hoot and holler for the graduates of the Department of Forest Biomaterials.
Thank you, Dr. Bird. I'll now ask Dr. Christopher Moorman to come to the podium to introduce the Department of Forestry and Environmental Resources and to preside over the awarding of the degrees.
Thank you, Dean Floyd. The graduates of the Department of Forestry and Environmental Resources who we are celebrating today have the knowledge, training, and experience to contribute to a more sustainable future for us all. That's a big challenge. But these graduates are ready, I guarantee it. They have earned the degrees that we are awarding today in 5 undergraduate programs and 4 graduate programs. The marshals will now direct the graduates to line up for the awarding of their diplomas. I invite Co-Director of Environmental Sciences and Associate Teaching Professor, Dr. Megan Lupek, and Director of Fisheries, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology's graduate program, Dr. Niels Peterson, to the podium to read the names.
It is my honor to present the names of those graduating with undergraduate degrees from the Department of Forestry and Environmental Resources. I ask the audience to hold their applause until all of the names have been read. We'll start out with students who are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Sciences. Graduating magna cum laude, Rihanna Absher. Graduating magna cum laude, Charlotte Anastasi. Cum laude, Mary Catherine Antista. Magna cum laude, Lily Marie Ardrey. Magna cum laude with a co-major in economics, Nicholas James Berenson. Graduating summa cum laude with a co-major in microbiology, Emma Budden. Graduating summa cum laude, Sophia Rose Cavalli. Graduating with a co-major in fisheries, wildlife, and conservation biology, Isabel Cranford. Mary Gray Crickmore. Veronica Cruz. Cum laude with a co-major in political science, Hannah Claire Davis. Graduating summa cum laude with a co-major in fashion and textile management, Jackson Davis. Graduating summa cum laude, Cecile Elizabeth Ernst. Graduating cum laude, Chloe Nicole Farrell. Graduating cum laude, Catherine Eleanor Flood. Graduating summa cum laude, Lauren Cassidy Fritchie. Graduating magna cum laude, Juana Estela Garcia. Claire Hepburn. Graduating summa cum laude, Lauren Mary Hope. Anna Grace Jones. Graduating summa cum laude, Manisha Carr. Graduating magna cum laude, Gabriel Ross Jones. Kevin Cormanick. Jillian Lee Creasa. Graduating cum laude, Natalie Locklear. Graduating summa cum laude, Erin Mansfield. Graduating summa cum laude with a co-major in plant biology, Eric Martineau. Graduating summa cum laude, Olivia McDonald. Graduating summa cum laude, Meredith Margaret Modeman. Graduating magna cum laude with a co-major in plant biology, Shubhia Muktapuram. Graduating summa cum laude, Christopher Myers. Graduating summa cum laude, Genevieve Marie Myers. Andrew Nanny. Graduating summa cum laude, Lauren Podger. Graduating summa cum laude, Linda Posada Argueta. Cum laude, Nicole Rosales Garcia. Graduating summa cum laude with a co-major in political science, Mateo Tomas Santiani. Graduating summa cum laude, Jesse Schroeder. Henry Sutteroff. Graduating summa cum laude, Sarah Anna Simmons. Summa cum laude, Carlene Elizabeth Smith. Summa cum laude, Serenity Lynn Stevie. Summa cum laude, Nikolai Rozanov Todorov. Summa cum laude, Yishao Wang. Summa cum laude, Chelsea White. Magna cum laude, Brandon Wilson. Graduating this summer, Gavin Tanley. Students graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Technology and Management. Nathan Archer. Graduating summa cum laude with a co-major in Environmental Sciences, Anna Brown. Graduating magna cum laude, Bryce James Carlton. May Bryant Cates. Graduating cum laude, Embla Ray George's daughter. Graduating magna cum laude, Luke Wesley Gooden. Graduating summa cum laude with a co-major in Environmental Sciences, Trey Oliver Muma. Graduating summa cum laude, Sydney Elise Pollock. Graduating magna cum laude, Dana Maeve Sanderson. Graduating summa cum laude, Katie Ione Opal Savant. Graduating summa cum laude, Kyle Thomas Scavo. Morgan Starnes. Graduating cum laude, Mary Claire Caitlin Wise. Graduating summa cum laude, Dominic Zecca. Graduating this summer, summa cum laude, Jacob Christopher Lawson. Students graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Natural Resources, summa cum laude, Grace Agnello. Graduating magna cum laude, Jaden Gabrielle Connor. Graduating cum laude, Kinley Ferguson. Graduating summa cum laude, Lindsay Immel. Graduating cum laude, Allison Markert. Graduating magna cum laude, Tina Ratliff. Graduating summa cum laude, Navatna Lila Talavera. Graduating summa cum laude, Eli Teague. Graduating this summer, Angelia Argio. Students graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Fisheries, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology. Graduating summa cum laude, Michaela Lou Abraham. Graduating cum laude, Blake Austin Andrews. Graduating summa cum laude, James Mason Bailey. Graduating magna cum laude, Nolan Ray Bartow. Graduating summa cum laude, Trisha Lynn Bellis. Jeremy Nathaniel Byrne. Graduating cum laude, Alexandra Isabel Casiano Rivera. Graduating summa cum laude, David Chrisman II. Graduating magna cum laude, Megan Michaela Christine. Graduating cum laude, Haley Gray Claiborne. Graduating magna cum laude, Michelle Hayes Coimbra. Graduating cum laude, Noah Abraham Cole. Caroline Evans Cunningham. Graduating cum laude, Maxwell DeBrino. Graduating cum laude, Haley Farlow. Graduating magna cum laude, Claudia Rose Farnell. Graduating cum laude, Jack Harrington. Reed Hernandez. Graduating summa cum laude, Parker Hill. Graduating summa cum laude, Zoe Madison Huffman. Graduating cum laude with a co-major in zoology, Abby Caitlin Hurt. Abigail Marie Johnson. Magna cum laude, Mila Mireo Locke. Graduating cum laude, Lauren Lindberg. Graduating summa cum laude, Matthew McGuire. Graduating summa cum laude with a co-major in plant biology, Jessica Marie Meyer. Graduating summa cum laude, graduating magna cum laude, Colleen McDonald. Haley Jordan McGugan. Graduating cum laude, Morgan Elizabeth Mears. Graduating magna cum laude, Megan Renee Moberg. Matthew Luke Mull. Graduating magna cum laude, Kareem Aguilar Ortega. Ryan Carrera. Graduating magna cum laude, Elaine Elizabeth Powell. Graduating summa cum laude, Kendall Nicole Proctor. Graduating summa cum laude, Samantha Lee Sobeck. Graduating summa cum laude, Gabriel Tapp. Olivia Ollie Taylor Clayton. Graduating cum laude, Wesley Wallace Jr. Graduating summa cum laude, Dylan Mitchell Ward. Graduating magna cum laude, Shannon Mary Catherine Wolf. Graduating this summer, magna cum laude, Eric Yair Contreras Valdez. Summa cum laude, Nicholas John Antonio Cruz. Robert Allen Christopher O'Connell. Rose Moore. Alexandra Pasola. Angel Marianne Thompson. Students graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Forest Management, graduating summa cum laude, Cameron Thomas Carter. Graduating magna cum laude, Austin Davis. Graduating with the co-major in Environmental Sciences, Brendan Eatman. Graduating summa cum laude, William Garrett Farmer. Graduating magna cum laude with a co-major in Environmental Sciences, Meredith Kelly Flaherty. Jackson Hoskins. Graduating summa cum laude, Liam Joseph McCarthy. Graduating summa cum laude, Micah Lee McNeil. Stephen Camden Nemeth. Graduating magna cum laude, Carolyn Elizabeth Newland. Graduating magna cum laude with a co-major in Natural Resources, Noah Shumway. Graduating cum laude with a co-major in Civil Engineering, Sarah Tolman. Graduating with a degree in Fisheries, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology, Jake Holmes. Let's have a round of applause for these amazing graduates.
Again, I'd ask the audience to hold its applause until all the names have been read. I'll start with the Master of Environmental Assessment, Julian Henry Coley. Sarah Marie Smith. Now for the Master of Fisheries, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology, Faith Keeley Bradshaw. Isabella Marie Insignares. Kyle Zampona. Ben Zeno. Now for the Master of Science in Fisheries, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology, Christian Jacob Burke. Ethan Lee Marburger. Hannah Jane Parks. Anna Grace Grab Sapp. Sarah Wyrick. And now for the Master of Forestry, Timothy Samuel O'Neill. Harry Francis Weisbecker. Now for the Master of Science in Forestry, Caleb Philip Cothran. Thomas Hatling. Darius James Ledbetter. With a co-master in entomology, Margot Elizabeth Lobera. Mariano Tracha. Jackson Todd Webb. Now for the Master of Science in Natural Resources, Marcus Marcellus Bailey. Becca Davis. Coriander Griebel. Taylor Savannah Jones Moore. Let's have a round of applause for these graduates. We will now have the Doctor of Philosophy in Fisheries, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology, Hannah Derochet, advised and presented for hooding by Dr. Nils Peterson. The Doctor of Philosophy in Forestry and Environmental Resources, Mana Sweeney Gunjum, advised and presented for hooding by Dr. Justin Baker. Logan Elizabeth Richardson, advised by Dr. Aaron Sills, presented for hooding by Dr. Robert Scheller. Amir Ghazami, advised by Dr. Jordan Kern. I call on my fellow faculty in the department to rise and offer their congratulations to all of these graduates. Now let's have one more round of applause for all the graduates of the Department of Forestry and Environmental Resources.
Dr. Razul Mawat, please come to the podium to introduce the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management and to preside over the awarding of degrees.
A good too early in the morning for everybody. 732 undergraduates and 64 graduate students in the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management are truly remarkable individuals who have placed the people and the environments that they experience through the national, state, and city parks, the management of sports for athletes, amateurs, and spectators alike, the development of tourism for environmental protection and economic vitality of communities, the creation and planning of events, festivals, and the other gatherings, and the general provision of recreation for all. These are the things that they have made as their primary concern during their studies and now as their careers. As faculty, we are awarding an incredible 129 undergraduate degrees and 10 graduate degrees, representing the programs of sport management as well as parks, recreation, and tourism management. I'm honored to bring to the podium Department of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management Director of Undergraduate Programs, Dr. Kyle Buns. And then the Director of Graduate Programs, Dr. Yufei Leon, for the awarding of diplomas to these wonderful people before us. Now we ask the marshals to direct all the PRTM graduates to the stage for the awarding of their diplomas. First to come forward, Dr. Buns.
Thank you, Dr. Mawat. It's a pleasure to be here. I don't think I can do any better than Dr. Bird did to start us off, so we'll get going with the names in just a second. But I wanted to say it's been a pleasure to get to know all of these wonderful students in our role here as faculty, and this is our favorite day, and it's a pleasure to meet all of you. So I hope that we get to talk after this. Once again, we'll ask the audience to hold its applause until all the names have been read, and then you can get as rowdy as you'd like. First, we'll start with the Bachelor of Science in Park Recreation and Tourism Management. Graduating summa cum laude, Alexia Johnson Kazumaju. Graduating summa cum laude, Brianne Kaylee Draper. Graduating summa cum laude, Christy Brooks Fast. Graduating magna cum laude, Gregory Austin Francis. Jacob Montaigne. Graduating magna cum laude, Logan Brianne Oakley. Josephine Parker. Graduating magna cum laude, Riley Ann Pittman. Graduating summa cum laude, Taylor Elizabeth Sine. Graduating summa cum laude with a co-major in communications, Ella Taylor. Theodore Jonathan Walker IV. Graduating in the summer, summa cum laude, Ashlyn Cook. John Diedrich. Graduating cum laude, Andrew Hale. Hayden Honeycutt. Graduating summa cum laude, Emily May Prickett. Graduating summa cum laude, Ava Abigail Rajasic. Graduating summa cum laude, Addison Selna. Parker Hewitt Tanner. Cameron Elizabeth Thompson. Logan Decker Todd. And that concludes our Bachelor of Science in Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management. You can hoot and holler at this point if you'd like. Okay, that's enough. On to our Bachelor of Science in Sport Management. Graduating cum laude, Thomas Adams. Graduating magna cum laude, Matthew Lance Badger. Graduating cum laude with a co-major in Business Administration, Ethan Baccagiannis. Graduating cum laude, Felix Bell. Graduating summa cum laude, Emma Grace Boss. Graduating magna cum laude, Charles Allen Boyer. Graduating magna cum laude, Stuart Walston Brady. Graduating cum laude, Hope Brennan. Graduating cum laude, Kaylee Lynn Brown. Graduating summa cum laude, Joshua Brown. Graduating magna cum laude, Connell Burnside. Graduating cum laude, John Isaac Bird. Graduating summa cum laude, Elizabeth Catherine Candelia. No, sorry, got it. Graduating summa cum laude, Steve Costello. Graduating magna cum laude, Taylor Marie Chisholm. Hudson Jack Collins. Lauren Elizabeth Cowenauer. Graduating magna cum laude, Luke Custer. Graduating summa cum laude with a co-major in communication, Davidson Dew. Graduating cum laude, Daniel DiCaprio. Nathan Francis Demura. Graduating magna cum laude, George Gregory Drennan. Graduating cum laude, Hannah Abigail Fortson. Graduating cum laude, Jamil James Francis. Graduating summa cum laude, Charles Grayson Freehafer. Graduating cum laude, Ryan Alfred Guerin, Jr. Graduating summa cum laude, William Grant Gibbs. Linda Curran Gibson. Graduating summa cum laude, and as my favorite student assistant ever, Jackson Gill. Graduating summa cum laude, Francisco Joaquin Gonzalez Diaz. Graduating magna cum laude, co-major business administration, Connor Michael Grove. Graduating magna cum laude, Emily Kirkman Hall. Graduating summa cum laude, Matthew Stevens Harbor. Graduating magna cum laude, Catherine Susan Harden. Graduating summa cum laude, Lauren Grace Henderson. Graduating cum laude, Jake McKimmon Hearing. Anthony Inman. Luke Jackson. Graduating cum laude, Ethan Matthew Jarrell. Graduating cum laude, Antonio Ashton Jimenez. Luke Roman Johnson. Graduating cum laude, Nathaniel Luke Johnson. Graduating magna cum laude, Aiden Paul Killeen. Graduating summa cum laude, Jacoby Trey Kolanko. Jack McConnell. William Bailey McLaughlin. Jackson David Mercer. Graduating summa cum laude, Cameron James Middleton. Katie Minowitz. Graduating magna cum laude with a co-major in business administration, Thomas Jeffrey Mitchell. Graduating summa cum laude, Peyton Odom. Brayon Pass. Graduating magna cum laude, Jada Sanaa Peoples. Wesley Perry. Graduating summa cum laude, Tylene Callista Powell. Graduating cum laude, Thomas Jackson Pruitt. Kason Michael Pujawaski. Graduating magna cum laude, Eliza Grace Rich. Graduating summa cum laude, Zachary Preston Robinson. Graduating magna cum laude, Joshua Saffold. Graduating magna cum laude, Manuel Alejandro Salgado Duran. Josie Sanders. Cody Alette Shalabi. Jenna Shannabarger. Graduating summa cum laude, Catherine Slate Shaughnessy. Graduating cum laude, Bailey Kirkland Stallings. Steph Talbot. Graduating cum laude, Bailey Reese Thompson. Jackson Twiggs. Graduating summa cum laude, Rathika Vachavad. Braxton Gage Whitfield. Graduating cum laude, Grant Maxwell Wilson. Peter Wixon. Graduating magna cum laude, Mason Lindsay Albertson. Graduating summa cum laude, Baker Julia Bumgarner. Daniel Crow. Graduating summa cum laude, Thomas Eckstein. Bennett Fant. Graduating cum laude, Christopher Gibson Hawkins. William Joins. Graduating cum laude, Hunter Clifton Lanning. Graduating magna cum laude, Cameron Leake. Eric Matthew Lee. Demetrius McCauley. Luke Nolan Minor. Mary Peyton Moffett. Graduating cum laude, Griffin Sterling Petty. Graduating magna cum laude, Ashton Chase Sharp. Jonathan Knoll. Graduating cum laude, Aiden Dawson Shea. David Dozier Snipes, Jr. Emma Marie Stewart. Will Tarpey. Eric Tomino. Graduating cum laude, Hannah Elise Travis. Duketon Austin Pham. Let's have a round of applause for all these graduates, please.
Good morning. And I asked the audience hold its applause until all the names have been read. It's my honor and pleasure to read the names of the students receiving a graduate degree from the department. Starting with Masters of Parks, Recreation, Tourism and Sport Management, Sam Crossgrove. Alison McKinsey Hall. Jennifer Rose McCammon. Chloe Grace Negretti. Ethan Hugh Pardue, sorry. Graduating this summer, Alison Lambert. Taylor Woodard. Receiving a Master's of Science in Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management, Juliana Duane. Kayla Gilligan, sorry. Gilligan. Let's have a round of applause for these graduates. Last but not least, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy in Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management, Sonia Prisa Rubio. Advised and presented for hooding by Doctors Kyle Bunce and Jonathan Casper. Let's have a round of applause for this PhD graduate. And I call on my fellow faculty in the departments to rise and offer their congratulations to all of these graduates. One more time. And now let's have one more round of applause for the graduates of the Departments of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Leon. I now ask Dr. Ross Bentemeyer to come to the podium to introduce the Center for Geospatial Analytics and to preside over the awarding of the center's degrees.
Good morning. Students in the Center for Geospatial Analytics push the boundaries of data science and technologies to map when and where important things happen and make discoveries about how the world works from the very local to global scales. Our two graduate degrees include the Master of Geospatial Information Science and Technology and the PhD in Geospatial Analytics. Dr. Eric Money, Associate Professor and Director of Education, will call names for the awarding of diplomas. Thank you, marshals, for directing the graduates to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. So it's my pleasure to announce the graduates from the Center for Geospatial Analytics. First up, students earning the Master of Geospatial Information Science and Technology, Clayton Burleson. Emma Butzler. Angela Klein. Chase Roberts Cruz. Evan Fisher. Benjamin Dale Grimes. Truffaut Harper. Jamie Huerta. Molly Elizabeth Mansfield. Ashlyn Elizabeth Tickle. Benton Tripp. Abigail Lee Weiss. Margaret Louise Woodburn. And Sarah Kaylee Young. Let's have a round of applause for all of our graduating master's students. The following students have earned the Doctor of Philosophy in Geospatial Analytics. Deja Perkins. Deja is advised by and presented for hooding by Dr. Karen Cooper. Varun Tiwari. Varun was advised by Dr. Morella Tubur and presented for hooding by Dr. Ross Mittermeier. And last but certainly not least, Thomas James Worm. Thomas was advised by and is presented for hooding by Dr. Ross Mittermeier. And so now I'd like to ask the faculty and faculty fellows of the Center for Geospatial Analytics to please rise and congratulate all of our graduates. And everyone, please congratulate all of our graduates from the Center for Geospatial Analytics. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Money. So as Dr. Bird said, it has been if it's not been a whole happy day, it's been at least an old happy morning. But once again, on behalf of the faculty and staff in the College of Natural Resources, to the graduates, congratulations. And it is my honor to welcome you as the newest members of the NC State alumni family. As you might have heard in the student speeches, the College of Natural Resources has always been more than a collection of buildings and classrooms and laboratories. We are a tight-knit community. The relationships you've built here are enduring, and we hope you will remain in contact and connected to this college, this community, and to one another. The academic journey you've completed is not just about knowledge gained, but also about the exchange of ideas, perspectives, and inspiration. While we have sought to prepare you for the challenges ahead, your energy and curiosity and creativity have in turn inspired and shaped us. Today, you are ready to take the next step. You leave this university not just as graduates, but as stewards of our shared future. You carry with you the values of collaboration, innovation, and service that define the Wolfpack spirit. The uncertainties facing our generation, your generation, are great. And I know leaving the safe places and entering the real world of competitive job markets and big decisions can be a little bit scary. But I have no doubt, we have no doubt, that you are ready and that you will stand out among your peers. You have been trained to think critically, act decisively, and collaborate effectively. You have gained insights from those different than yourselves, understanding the value of diverse perspectives bring to collective success. You have the tools to bridge disciplines and work across industries. Your leadership will make a difference, and we need you now more than ever. Remember that your education has not just equipped you or prepared you for the jobs of today, it has equipped you to shape the world of tomorrow. You will remind the world that success is measured not only by what we achieve, but by what we preserve and what we create for future generations. Your journey is just beginning, and we are excited to see the incredible impact you will have in the years to come. So as you leave this ceremony and step into the next chapter of your life, I encourage you to lead with courage, innovate with purpose, and act with integrity. Follow your passions, embrace the challenges, and seize the opportunities to create a better tomorrow. Let's give our graduates one more round of applause for all of their achievements. And that, family and friends and others, concludes our ceremony. But before we go, there are a few housekeeping items I need to mention. We invite you all to attend departmental receptions at the CNR buildings just up the street. And your graduates and others can help direct you there. And you'll have one last graduation day photo opportunity with our special guests, Mr. and Mrs. Wolf. We ask everyone to remain seated until all the faculty and graduates exit. So thank you again for joining us at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Friday in May of 2025. Have a great rest of your day. And thank you again for being here. Go Pack.
Thank you.